We're
in the
currently
American League
first in
West
the AL
Division.
Central, sitting at
The
5-0,
Oakland Athletics
while
bested
Pittsburgh
the
is
Mariners in
sitting at
Safeco
3-3.
Field
This is
2-1.
game 1 in the
Looking at the
series
standings, the
against the
Mariners
Pirates that
sit
we're
in
going to be
second
playing
place in the
today.
American League West.
So
The
I'm
A's
excited
sit in
for
third
that
place
one.
in the American League West Division.
All right.
Randall Grichuk drove in 3, leading the
I
Cardinals to a
changed
win
up my
against the
lineup a
Braves,
little bit, so we'll take a look
7-4.
at that
At
real
the
quick before
moment,
start
the
getting going.
Braves
This is
sit
actually
in
the
third
current
place in the National League
Detroit
East
Tigers
Division. The
roster,
Cardinals
so I line
sit
up
in
in
second
first
place in the National League
in the
Central.
actual real life.
The Washington
We have Ian
Nationals tossed a
Kinsler
combined
playing
one-hitter as they
first,
beat the
batting
visiting
first,
Marlins
followed by
2-0.
Justin Upton.
Right now, the Nationals are
And then we
atop
have
the
Miguel
National League
Cabrera still at
East
third.
Division. The
We
Marlins
flipped
sit in
JD
last
and
place
Victor
in the National League
Martinez.
East.
So now
The
that
Phillies
now
got
it's set up
18
like that,
hits
James
as they grabbed the
McCann
extra innings win over
is
the
now
Mets,
batting for the
9-6.
first time this season.
Heading into today,
We have
the Mets
Jose
are in third
Iglesias
place
batting
in the NL
7th.
East. The Phillies
We
sit in
have
second
Mike
place in
Avila
the
is going to be
National
playing
League
in
East
his
Division.
first game.
The
And we have
Pittsburgh
Anthony
Pirates
Goes
swung it well
batting
with 15
last
hits
in
in
his
this one
first
as they
game.
got past the
So
Reds
we're going to
in
go ahead and get
Cincinnati,
right
10.
into the game here. And we're still at home as we keep going with our game here. It actually doesn't give me the option. I'm trying to set up the game as close to actual weather standards that is too. For this game, it's snowing because that's the closest thing I can do to it.
Afternoon baseball from the Motor City, Comerica Park here in downtown Detroit. Today, game 1 of a quick 2-game series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Detroit Tigers. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show.
Alright, so we got Jordan Zimmerman coming back up. He's
Jordan
done
Zimmerman
some really good stuff so far, and this is in his first game. He had a 2.25 ERA through 8 innings
this will
pitched.
be his second start of the season.
He got 11
his first
strikeouts
start,
and only
he
allowed
already
2
got
hits.
himself in the win column. He'll be looking to add to that here.
So let's see if
Starling
we
Marte
can't
makes
that
his way to
go
the
up even
plate,
more.
and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
And I forgot that setting again. It's okay.
And we are underway this
curveball for the
afternoon
first
as the
pitch at the
first
strike.
pitch is over for a called strike 1. Eric, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they come in after another good win last time out that ran their record to start the season to a perfect 5-0.
Not only have they been playing well, but they've got their ace going here this afternoon. So the rich get richer.
So it's foul ball. And Pittsburgh's actually a pretty good team this year, so this is going to be a little bit of a challenge to play against.
On a ball and 2 strikes. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
So we got the first strikeout in the first guy.
Gregory Polanco will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
The thing that's interesting about playing a different team is that the first game of the series, you don't know really what to expect because it's the first time you're seeing them during the season since it's so early that you don't know what to expect out of some pitchers.
The 0-1.
And this one's a short series
and he
too, so we don't
with
play
it
them that much.
The rain, as we've mentioned, coming down fairly steadily here at game time. EK, how'd you like playing in the rain?
It wasn't that bad. The only problem, sometimes up at the plate, batting gloves would get wet while it was raining. It made it a little difficult to hit.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
So
he's fallen behind now, 3-1. On deck, there's Andrew McCutchen. He'll hit next. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And the count will be full. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
It's just going to be a pitching battle right now.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Bounced softly in front of the plate.
A soft bouncer. Oh, what? Okay.
And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
There, and because of it, he got on base.
Andrew McCutchen will stand in now. 0 for 4 in that day game yesterday.
Well, when you're hitting under 200 for the season, games like yesterday are going to happen on a regular basis.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
Well, I think Summersgill is pretty well liked as an umpire, but if he
I
gets
saw
any
him.
gruff,
I
it
saw him
seems
take
like
an
it's
extra step
often
there.
coming from right-handed batters on pitches they don't think they can reach. I'm curious if we'll see any of that in this one.
0-1 pitch on its
Ready for
way.
him to take off.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call on that 2-seamer running in.
Back in standing.
Safe there too,
Just checking.
I'm anxious. I'm pretty sure he's going
A
to steal it. I
pause
don't know if
and
he's
the
going to get
0-2.
0-2.
Swing and a miss
Then
on the
strike
fastball
on
that
that one.
time. Out number 2.
All right, so we got 2 strikeouts so far.
Well, that's a
in
good
first.
confidence builder with a runner on base here in the first. This is definitely the man to worry about in this lineup. There's little question about that, so he'll be fired up about that one.
A runner on first with 2 away. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
Let's try and see if I can't get him to reach at something here.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Yeah, this was right to the catcher's glove. I mean, he hardly...
A swing and a
There we
miss.
go.
That
So
retires
3
the side,
strikeouts
and
as we
that
got
will
1
do
base
it.
hit, so we will definitely
Pirates
take
lead
that
1.
without a doubt.
The Tigers coming up, no score.
All right.
Francisco Liriano will be on the mound for the Buccos. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, what's real special about his fastball is the late
so we got
movement.
Francisco
Has a lot
Liriano.
of
He
running
has
action.
1
and
loss.
really
He has an 11.25 ERA his first game.
Jose Iglesias
Wow.
comes to the
I
plate to
have
lead
not
things
seen
off
an
here
ERA
in the
that
bottom
high
half
in
of
that
the
long.
first.
Wow. It's actually interesting.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And he is going to have extra
pitch
bases
good
here
there.
to start the home first.
I'm actually going to try and reach a
And he's
third.
not stopping. He wants 3.
All right, so
And
I
he'll
got the
get off triple.
so
Well, that
leadoff
base hit is
triple,
going to
he'll
get
take
his
that.
hit streak to 6 games now, so he's
Hey, why is
swinging it.
Jose Iglesias batting first? I
Justin
guess
Upton
my
will get his first cuts here, and the
I guess
danger's
my
obvious as he
lineup
currently
didn't
leads the
save,
American
so I
League
guess
in
I'm
home
playing
runs.
with the same one as before. All right, I'll fix it for next game.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tap down the line.
So it
Barehanded
looks like
by
a bare
Gung.
hands.
Got
That
him.
was a good one, but we still did pick up the
That was awesome.
RBI.
Just a simple ground ball right here, but that's going to do the trick. And that puts our first run on the board here on the
All
RBI
right, so
ground
we're
ball.
up on top early. Already in first, we already have 1.
Hits it
And
high
Miguel
and deep
Cabrera
out to
just
center
fell
field.
to the back
McCutchen
there,
going back.
and it looks like it's a solo
Outta
home run.
here. She was a wall scraper, but it
So we're having
counts
a
just
very
the same. A home
productive
run.
First inning, without a doubt.
So a solo shot off the bat of Miguel Cabrera, and it's given Detroit a 2-0 lead.
All right.
He just
one is
can't
straight
throw that
center,
pitch
too.
right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game too, so he's riding a pretty good
That
hot
one's
streak
gonna
these
be a ground
past
ball right
couple of
there,
days.
so that's gonna be
In
2
time to
out.
first, and there were 2 away.
So I've already gone through the heart of my lineup in the first.
Victor Martinez.
The thing is,
gets
it's
his
only
first
taken 4
opportunity
pitches.
now, trying to get
get all
on
this
base and
happen,
keep this
too.
first inning alive. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway
Alright,
center.
Victor Martinez
McCutchen
hitting
is
them
camped under
straight
this
up.
one. And he will put it away to retire the side.
So it looks like it's gonna be
So it's 2 runs here on
2
2
runs
hits, with
off
one
of
of
a
them being
solo
the
home run by Miguel
We'll
Cabrera
move on to the
and
second
Justin
inning here at
Upton
Comerica
driving
Park.
in a run with the
Detroit
RBI
is out in
single.
front, 2
So
to
at the end of the
nothing.
first, already up 2-0.
Francisco Cervelli will stride in, hoping to stay hot as he came through with a 4-hit contest yesterday afternoon. Zimmerman gets the sign. First pitch on its way. And a high
looking at
strike
slider
there,
for strike
0-1.
one.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken
So
all the
they've
way.
hit one
He
deep
may
here,
not
but looks
get
like
another
it's going
pitch
to
and
be a
catches
fly
that
out.
much of the plate.
And it's a fly out
Yes,
to
it
start
is.
the second one away.
So quickly, there's already one out.
And
as
with
you look
one
at the
gone now, time
standings,
for a
we're
check of the
we're
standings
half
in the
a game
American League Central
ahead
entering
of
today as you
Kansas
get a look
City.
at where the Tigers find themselves entering play.
So it's a very
Sean
productive
Jaso
start to the
will stand
season.
in, and that average has to be a source of pride for him early on. He's got it up over 350 to start the new season.
Well, right now, he's in the
Nice.
prime of his career, so these are the years you'd really expect to
Fastball
see
right
the
down,
best of what a
going for
guy's going to
strike
have
one.
to offer.
We'll try and throw it on a curve.
And a pitch in the
That's right
dirt
off
as he
the
lays
ground, so
off. It's
1-1.
1-1.
We'll go back to the curve again.
Now it's swing and a miss, and
Swing
he's
through that one,
behind
so it's
1 and 2.
We'll go back to it again. This
Rolls
time he
slowly
went
to
right at
first.
it. And we're just going to run to the
And he'll
bag
take this to the bag himself,
For-
and there are 2 away
for
now.
out number 2.
Batting 7, second baseman.
Josh Harrison will stand in now. He homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon.
Yeah, that was a good one for him, and he
let's see
needed
what we
it
got
because,
here
as you
going
can
here.
see, his batting average on the year ain't
Alright, so
pretty.
it's going to be a quick
Ground
round
ball
up
left
for out
side.
3, so we
Throw
go
in the
1, 2,
dirt,
3.
But a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They're still down. It's 2-0.
Alright. We'll take that.
Ian
Ian
Kinsler
Kinsler coming
will
up
dig
first.
in now. Off to a 350 start here in the month of April.
Second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Here comes the first pitch.
Alright, first pitch coming.
Ground
And
ball
this is a
sent back
quick
up the middle.
grounder.
Mercer is there, and he's retired here, 1 away.
Batting 7, third
We have Nick
baseman.
Into the
Castellanos
box,
coming up.
Nick Castellanos. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Into the windup and the pitch. Boy, and good
So
pop
got
to
me
the
this
fastball there
stretch
from
there.
Liriano, strike 1. Eric, we take a look at the Pirates as they take the field here this afternoon. It's fair to say they're still finding their way. 3-3 here to start the young season.
Yeah, and you look back to that last game, you'll take production like that anytime you can get it.
And it looks like
It
we're
makes
going on
the
base.
starter's life easier. Heck, it makes your whole staff breathe easier.
And
Enough
some problems
for
defensively
bare
as
hand
they
there.
allow him to reach first safely.
Catcher,
James McCann coming up.
James McCann
He has one of the
takes
better.
his first shot here with the runner at
He
first
has one
now
of the
and
better
1 away.
Batting averages on our team so far this season. Or just below 500.
And
Wow.
that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Right
Hey,
to
he's
that
probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
This is well struck.
belts
High
it.
and deep
It looks
toward the
like it's
left field
just
corner.
left.
And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and
So
there are 2
James
gone.
McCann's going to
Looks
strike
like he's
out.
finding his bearings here a little bit better in the second after a rough first inning.
Yeah, I'm going to go
He
down
gets the
for one.
strikeout right here, but boy, he could
got
have used one of
Cameron
these an
Maybin
inning
coming in
ago,
the
that's
game
for
here.
sure.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. High in
Looks
the
like
air
it
and
runs
deep
high
to
and deep.
straightaway left.
Is that gonna be a home
Marte
run?
going back, still going back.
And it's going to be a home run.
Gone!
So the bottom of my lineup produced as Cameron Maven hit a 2-run home run.
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. As the Tigers have opened it up even further, it's now 4-0.
These guys,
So
they
thanks to
can
his
get you
home
from
run,
anywhere.
he went
I mean,
369
that's the number
feet.
9 hitter here.
I am
He's
up
taking
4-0
one over the wall.
as Cameron Maven
You
hits
sure
his
don't
first
get a lot
homer of the
easy outs with
season.
this lineup.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. 2 out, nobody on. And he
Season,
falls
we're going straight
behind
back.
0-2.
Alright,
Not a bad pitch there with 2
Down and
strikes,
out.
but it misses 1 and 2.
so 1 and 2 is the
Normally
count.
that 2-seamer has a lot more movement to it. It's been pretty straight for him in this one, and he's gotten into trouble because of it.
Hit
And I
hard
hit
back
that
up
one
the middle.
right back up
That's
there. It
through
looks
for
like
a
I'm going to be on
hit,
base,
his
so the
second
inning
of the ball
continues.
game.
But now the pitching
So gonna
coach is
bring
going
up
to
Mound
come in
visit.
and have a word with him. And in the second inning, once he makes sure he's okay physically, he'll be saying, hey, look, let's put all that's just happened behind us and focus on the task at hand.
All right, so now we got Justin Upton coming back up.
He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
And that's the pitch he needs to go back to. That big-time fastball.
Now a snap move over to
Tried to
first
go,
dive,
but
but he's
wasn't
back.
having
Got a pretty good lead right there.
On the
Looks
ground
like
up
that
the
one's
middle.
just gonna be a quick
Harrison
grounder,
has it,
so the
and
side's
a
retired.
gorgeous flip to second, and with that, the side is retired. The Tigers do get a couple, however, on this two-run home run. We've played two. It's now 4-0
All right, so the end
Detroit.
of 2, we're up 4-0. So we've had a very productive start
Leading
so
off
far.
the inning,
Going
David
to
Freese,
third, their
and they'll need him to
designated
get
hitters
something
coming
going
up.
here.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
And a
I
bouncing
think that
ball,
one's just
foul.
going to be a chop foul for 0-1.
Good
Slider
hard
going
slider
up, so
there, but it
1-1.
runs away. It's a ball and a strike. In
He's
for a
looking at
strike,
his
and he jumps ahead
fastball,
1
so
and
it's
2 now.
1-2.
And he takes
And he
strike
looks at
3
his strike
called
going
on the
up, so the
fastball,
leadoff
one
guy
gone.
is struck out.
Stepping in, Jordy Mercer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Mercer.
And a good pitch
Slider
on the
going
inside
out
corner
and
for
in
strike one. One of the things that
for
makes him
0-1.
so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the
And
catcher's
this that
glove on
one's
some
going
of
to be
these,
chopped
and
over
it
to the
literally
foul
does
ball,
not
so
move.
it's 0-2
That's how good
count.
his stuff is.
Tried to get him to
Curve
go
is
after
just
one
under,
below the
so it's
knees, but it's
1 and
1 and
2.
2.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
And this is swung on
ball
and missed.
going down
His
to the
fifth
corner, so
strikeout
it's
already,
strikeout
and there are
number
2
2
gone in
this
the
inning.
inning. Starling Marte will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been
Looks
able
like
to
he's
mount
going for
any
the
kind of
bunt,
threat whatsoever.
and we're going to barehand it,
And
and
a
it's
high throw
over.
as Cabrera's got no shot at it.
Alright, so we
You
are...
know, playing in the rain, it can favor a speed guy
So they
like
got one
this.
on base,
You know, on
and
defense,
so let's see
it's
if
tough
they're
to
going to
get a
give us
grip
an
if you've got a
error,
bare hand,
or
a wet
if they're
baseball,
going
and
to just
plus
mark it a
your
base
footing's
hit.
gonna be
I
an
think
issue as
I have
well.
a feeling that's
This
probably
was a
going to be
good
an error.
effort defensively, but in the end, it's a bunt single.
Alright, looks like they might not tell us. Alright, we'll find out.
Here's
in the inning.
Gregory Polanco. As he'll take
They
a
have a
look at a
good
pitch too
stealer on
low.
there
It's
again,
ball
too,
1.
so-
And you figure now this would be a spot
I'm
where
gonna
that
get
man
right
might
on
try
it.
to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there, or he'll take advantage.
Zimmerman comes set. Here's the 1-1.
Yeah, so it looks like
Line
he's
drive to
just gonna
center
do that.
field.
So it looks
In
like they're
there,
gonna
a base hit.
again. Alright, so
Yeah, sometimes
2
after
out,
2
and then they
outs,
keep on
you
first
can
and
let your
second.
guard down out there on the mound. But all of a sudden, back-to-back hits have given him a bit of a wake-up call here.
Andrew
Slider down
McCutcheon
in for
is
the
in with
first
2
strike.
away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Right
They
over
got
the
him to
top
swing
with
to
that curveball, and it's
that
0-2.
curveball, so it's
And he's
0-2.
really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a
It
way to
looks
put
like
this
it's going
ball
to
in
be a quick
play.
ground ball, throwing
Throw
it
on to
over there
first
for out
is
number
in
3.
time, and that snuffs out the
So they
Bucco
left
rally
2
as
on
the
as the
inning is
inning is
over.
over.
A golden opportunity to get on the board.
This is
Here
still
goes
up
for
4-0.
Miguel Cabrera digs into the box
Miguel
in the
Cabrera
bottom
come
of
back up.
inning
He had
number
a
3.
solo home run
Well,
in the
guys, they
first.
jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
And
Drilled
looks like
right
he's
back
going
up
to
the
get a
middle.
base hit, so
Diving
he's going
try,
to
but
do
he
a
can't
leadoff
haul it
single.
in. It's through for a base hit.
this has got to be a bit of a concern.
JD Martinez
Wasn't
coming
too
up.
sharp
0 for 1 so
last
far in
time
today's
out.
game.
He's not fooling anybody right now. Just not pitching at a level he's capable of. I mean, that's the bottom line.
From the stretch, J.D.
So
Martinez
two-seamer going
is
way
at the
out
plate
there,
as he
so we'll
watches
start
ball
off
1.
1-0.
And I think that's been a big part of the problem so far. He just can't locate his fastball, especially in situations where he has to.
Had him
Ooh,
lunging at
reaching
that
out
pitch
there, so
away, and it's 1-1 now.
1-1.
Nobody out, runner on first. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Got in his kitchen big time right there.
And a changeup
And
swung
I
on
looked
and
down at my
missed for the
phone, looked
first
up,
out.
saw the strike, so that one was just my
That
fault.
changeup's not really a pitch you can sit on with 2 strikes. Because if he gives you that fastball, you'll be an hour late on it. That's a great job of not showing that pitch until he was ready to punch him out.
Here's the
Alright,
switch
so now we
hitting
got
Victor
Victor
Martinez.
Martinez coming
Now
up,
Martinez
and
gets
so
around
looks
on one
like
as he
that
sends
might
it
be
to
all.
deep right.
So it's home run
And
distance,
it'll
but it's
fade
just
just
foul.
at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. And it keeps him up a bit. But he'll recover in time to
And
get the
still
lead
get the
runner at
double
second.
play.
So
Wow.
a heads-up play there to get that second out. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back to Comerica Park right after this.
Alright, so end of the third. They had a muffed ball right there, but it looks like they still came up with the double play.
Jung Ho Gong is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Alright, so we'll start off here. Let's see.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And a strike
Alright,
to
so
even the count.
1-1 with the
1-1.
fastball.
And
Alright,
this
so
ball runs
plug
away
one
for
out,
ball
so
2.
it's
2-1. That's going to even up the count at 2-2.
Foul, so it's going to be 2-2.
And they really bunch him up on that one. He swings and misses for the first out.
One with the
You want to
strikeout.
talk about throwing a fastball in a guy's kitchen? He came in, sat down, had a cup of coffee with him. You aren't going to tie a guy up any better than that.
Hit hard up the middle,
Looks like
and that is through into
it.
center field for a one-out
So we
single.
got a one-out single.
Oh, you better have to pay attention to this guy right now. He is heating it up. 7 straight games now with that hit.
John Jaso stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him
Foul
up
ball,
inside.
so it looks like
That's a
we're
good
into a
job to
little
lay
bit of
off,
a
too.
pitching standoff.
And a fastball
Oh, yeah,
blew it right
strikeout.
by him, and they're 2
So
down.
out number 2.
Josh Harrison stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Josh Harrison.
In the dirt here.
He's going for
Snap
second.
throw from the catcher.
I threw at the wrong base, so you got
No
the
runs,
advantage off
4
of
hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike
So
two.
0-2.
That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
And so
Seems like
that's
it's
the
been
ball,
a
so
growing
1-2.
trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play.
And we'll
And
have to
another
leave it
strikeout.
there as this is strike
Alright, so
three,
left the
and
guy
that will
on
retire the side.
As that ends the side.
Ian Kinsler is set to
Ian
lead
Kinsler
us
coming
off
up
in the
0-1
home
so
half
far.
of the fourth inning.
Second baseman.
Liriano into his motion. Here's the first pitch. First pitch
Looking at a
fastball off the
two-seamer
plate
for
there, and it's ball
ball
one.
one.
And for that guy right there, this is going to be an important inning. He's already given up 4 runs through 3. And you know, they need to get a minimum of 5, hopefully 6 innings out of him. So he needs to show something right here.
Now a ball
So
hit
it's a
hard but
line
foul as
foul.
this one forces the third base coach
So
to
it's
dance
1-1.
out of danger. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Pitch taken there by
All right, so
Kinsler, and
it's
he's out in
2-1.
front now. 2 balls and a strike. Chops it foul at home
Change
plate
up
as the
and
count
chop
moves
foul,
to
so it's
2-2 now.
2-2.
Now here's a
And
line
that one
drive
is
that'll make
lined
it
up
out
there,
into
so it
left
looks
center,
like
and he's
he's
going to have
there,
himself a
and
leadoff single.
So he's gonna have a single lead off.
So with the leadoff man at first, time to jump back a half century or so as we call on today's version of this date in baseball history. Action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there. Line toward the alley in left center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
All right, so back-to-back singles. 0 outs. We have people on first and second.
The catcher,
So
number
very good
34.
start
Now
to
to the
the
plate, James
side here.
McCann.
This is
He'll
James
look to
McCann
bounce
coming here
back
with an
after
RBI
striking out his
situation.
last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Into
That
the
one's going to be a
seats,
foul
0-1.
going to the right, so it's 0-1.
Comes back with a good
And with the
changeup there, and it's
getting the
quickly
swing early on it,
0-2.
so it's
Yeah,
0-2.
it's so hard to stay back against a guy like this. Unless you guess right, that thing's just
Alright,
so
changeup going
slow
down
that
for
it's
1 and
almost
2.
impossible to keep from getting out on your front foot.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called
I
anyway,
thought
and
that was
that's out
the ball,
number
but he got
1.
that down in the corner, so James McCann struck out. As
Striding into
Cameron
the
Maben
box,
comes up, he had
Cameron
his
Maben,
home run in the
and he'll be
second.
looking to add on to his 2 RBIs from earlier. First offering on its way. And here's a
that
ball
one is
hit in the air. Polanco
foul,
on the move.
and it looks
He
like
makes
that
the
he's
play.
there,
Really
so
had
it's
to
going to be
hustle
out
to
number
get to
2
that
as
one.
we
2
got
gone now. And he'll
Yeah,
take those
tonight
extra
we
90
have-
feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the
We
inning.
have runners.
A little bit of a risk there with 2 away. You don't
So
want to
Jose
run
Iglesias
yourself
comes up,
into a
he's
double
2 and
play
2
to
so
end
far.
the inning, but
And if
he's
he can
able
get
to make
another
it up
base
there.
hit, we have a
That
very
puts runners on
strong
the
chance
corners
of
now with
getting
2 outs.
another run in here.
Jose Iglesias
Looking
stands
at
in for the
two-seamer
3rd
going
time
up.
now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying
And it
off.
looks like, unfortunately,
Young is
that's not
there,
going to happen
and the
as we
2-out
grind
threat
out,
will
so we
not
left
come to pass
2
as
on
the inning is
as
over.
the inning
So
is
it's no
over,
runs.
so we're still up 4-0.
David Freese heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch
Slider
that misses
going
off the
just
plate.
out
It's
for
ball
ball
1.
one.
The pitch count there. 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a
Slider
concern, I
on
wouldn't
black,
imagine.
so it's 1 and
Yeah,
1.
it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Here's a
Curveball
called
in the
strike on the
corner, so it's
curveball.
1 and
1 and
2.
2.
Whew. That is one of the best he's thrown this afternoon.
And they take
Cameron
him
reached
out
for
of
the
the
slider,
zone here,
so
and he
we got another
obliges.
strikeout
Not
here.
the greatest of swings there for the first out. Jordy Mercer is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, they got him on a breaking ball, so now we'll see if they
Curveball
try
down
to
to
put
the
him away
corner
with
for
soft
strike
stuff
1.
again if they get that chance.
As
A
he
little
on the
quick on
swing,
that
it
swing,
looks
and he
like it's
finds
going
himself
foul,
behind
so it's going to
0-2.
be 0-2.
Trying to strike him out for the 2nd time. Can't
Wasn't
quite
having
get
that
the
one,
low
so 1 and
outside
2.
corner there. It's 1 and 2.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves
That one
going
is
to, but
straight
great
back, so
recognition
0-2
there at the
again.
plate to lay off.
So we're going to be getting into another pitching battle.
And
Coming
he
to the
struck him
slider,
out.
so
The
he's struck
10th
out.
victim set down on strikes thus far.
So in the 5th inning, he already has 10 strikeouts.
Starling Marte.
So he's averaging 2
Sampson
strikeouts an
looking
inning.
to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning.
First pitch
A
strike.
little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Right now, they'd be lucky to just put one in play.
Oh, and he lays
Looks
one
like he's
down
going
here,
for
and this
the
is going to be a
bunt.
tough play.
There's a
Castellanos
bare hands it, and he's
comes
there.
up with it. And a super play to gun
Alright.
his man down as
So
the
the
side is
inning is
retired.
done here.
Down in order go the
No, sorry,
Pirates.
the half of the
They
inning's done
trail
as we're
here
still
4.
winning 4-0. As
Justin
Justin
Upton comes to the
comes
plate
in,
as we
he
get
has
started
0
here
for 2
in the
so far,
bottom
but
of the
does have an
And
RBI.
some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Hit
I
hard
see
to
Phelps
short.
one up
Taken
there.
in
Looks like
by
it's going to be
Mercer.
another ground
Throw
out.
on to first in time, 1 away.
So Justin Upton's not really being too productive in the game so far, as we have Miguel Cabrera coming
Miguel
up. He's 2
Cabrera
for 2 with a
strides
home
into
run
the
and a
box
single.
now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And Liriano's ready. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, you see his pitch count on your screen right there. That's not a mistake. He's been loving those first pitch outs. That's for sure.
Alright, so it's going to be a foul ball going 1-1. Alright,
No
so it's going to
offer
be a
on
slider
that one.
going
2
out,
balls
so
and a
2 and
strike.
1.
Hard liner to
So
center
Miguel
field.
Cabrera lines
And
on up
again,
there,
he's
so
got
he's back
himself
on
a
base.
base hit. Make it
So
3 for
make
3.
it 3 for 3 so far in the game. As we get JD Martinez coming up, he's 0-2 so far. He's struck out and ground out.
He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
So it's
Now
like a
here's a
slider
slider
going
that
out
can't
first
quite
for
get back to the
1-0.
outside corner. It's ball 1. Oh, and he leaves
There's
another pitch over the plate
bats
here.
one,
This
so
one's
looks
sent
like
high in the air out to
he's
deep
gonna
left
pick up a
center
home run
field.
as well. That one gets all the way back to the pole. So JD Martinez picking up a home run. So we're just having batting practice out here this right now. As this ERA is now
So a 2-run shot to left
9.72
center
so far.
as they pile on.
throughout
It's
this
now
game.
6-0.
So JD Martinez picking up his 3rd home run of the season with a 2-run homer there. So
I tell
I
you,
you,
that's
6
the
now.
perfect storm there. A power
3rd
pitcher
home run
on the
of the game.
mound, throwing a hard fastball.
As they
to a
signal for the
power
bullpen,
hitter
they're
at the plate.
getting
He takes
someone
a big
else
swing
coming
and
out.
squares it perfectly. I mean, that's as long a home run as you're going to see.
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. As he'll take a
As
look
Victor
at ball
Martinez
1.
comes up, he's looking at a slider down, so it starts off 1-0 as he's 0-2 for the game with a fly out and a ground out.
Pulls this one in
He
the air
hits
out
one
to
up
left.
high and
Marte is under it.
deep. It looks like it's just going to be a quick and easy
He's
fly
got it,
out.
and there are 2 down now.
So now with 2 outs, we have Ian Kinsler coming up.
Ian
He's 1 and
Kinsler
2.
will
He
dig
singled
in.
back
1
in
for 2.
last
He
inning.
grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his 2nd plate appearance. Out in
As that
front of it,
one is
strike 1.
Hit right to the ground, foul. So 0-1.
Hot shot on the
So
ground to
hits it
short.
there, so it looks like
Mercer
it's going to
has
be a
it.
quick
Throw on to
grounder.
first gets him, and the
So
side is
Cyrus is
retired.
tired, but we did get the 2-run homer off of
But 2
JD
come across to
Martinez.
score in the inning, courtesy
Going
of
towards left field.
Gregory
As
Polanco.
now we are
Steps in here to
leading
lead off the
6-0.
6th as the rain continues to fall here.
Well, I'm glad I'm up in this cozy booth with you guys because it kind of looks pretty miserable down there to me.
Chop foul over towards
So
the dugout.
foul first, 0-1.
Zimmerman's ready. Here's the 0-1. That misses
Alright, so
wide.
slider
1
just
ball and 1
outside,
strike.
so it's going to be 1-1.
in there, 1-2
Fastball right
now.
down the middle,
For
so it's
that man right
1-2.
there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
As that one's
Well
just
on
a
his
quick
way to
chop
another
foul
great
right back
outing.
to the
And
catcher,
that's what
so
you
we
get when you mix
1
your
and 2
speeds
again.
and throw a lot of strikes.
And another foul ball.
So we will continue.
And they really bunch
Down
him up
swing
on
to
that one.
one,
He
so
swings and misses for the
curveball for a
first
first
out.
strikeout. He's just
Andrew
packing him up
McCutchen
this game.
will dig in for the third time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High and away on the first pitch.
Fastball going
Fastball
just
there. It's
outside,
ball
so
1.
it's
You know, it
Ball
still
one to
takes a
start
little
off.
getting used to seeing Andrew McCutchen without his trademark
as it's a
dreadlock.
foul.
It kind of
Four
became an
seamer
iconic
looking
look
down,
for
so
him
it's
as he
1 and
grew
1.
into superstardom.
Good
Slider
late
down
break
in
to
the
the
corner,
slider.
so now it's
87 on the gun
1
there.
and
It's
2.
1 and 2. I'll tell you, he's been living on that corner all the afternoon.
And you can tell, guys at the plate, they're starting to get frustrated.
Slider
He just
going
hasn't
foul,
made
so
many
it's 1 and
mistakes
2
at all.
still.
And when he has, they've been out of the zone.
Turned on
Another
that
foul
one
ball,
and
so
crushed it.
1 and
Just
2
pulled it a
again as we
little
get to
foul.
another pitching
And
battle here.
speaking of those dreadlocks, he cut them off before the 2015 season and sold them to benefit
As we got
charity
the
through
curveball down the
MLB.com.
corner for
It was
strikeout
all for
number
a good
2.
cause, of course. The proceeds of the sale benefited Pirates charities.
for the Pirates.
Just another reason he won
baseman,
the Roberto Clemente Award in 2015.
Jung Ho Gong is
Full
at the plate
seamer
here as he
left
quickly
in the
finds
middle
himself down
for
a
strike
strike.
1.
It's 0-1.
He's getting a lot of outs right now because he's attacking the hitters. He's not dancing around this.
He's swinging through slider
Could
in
we
the
see
middle
another
for 0 and 2.
strikeout here? It's 0-2 now. Got him
As we got
swinging,
him swinging,
and
so
that
we
will
strike
end
out
the
the side.
inning. 3 up,
Zimmerman's doing
3 down,
fantastic
3
strikeouts so far this game.
Not too shabby. Nick
As Nick Castellanos comes
gets
up, he's
things
2 for
started
2
here in the
so far in this
sixth for the
game.
hometown
2
team.
singles,
Well,
and
you know,
he's
he's been on
also
base
got a
twice
run.
in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
4 seamer again,
Chopped
chopped
foul at the
right
plate,
back.
strike 1. In front of the changeup, and he can't
So
keep it fair.
changeup
2
is
strikes on him
going up.
now.
So we're looking at 0 and 2.
Saws him
As
off
a
here as his
broken
ball's
bat
popped
happens,
into the
that's
air.
unfair for the
And they'll
catch.
steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
James McCann comes up. He's
James
0 for
McCann
2 so far with
will
2
stand in.
strikeouts.
One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys,
the
he's got to
rain
be
is starting
feeling
to
a
come
little
down
bit like
harder
that
here.
dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside
Ooh,
by
he's
the
swinging
fire.
through the
I
changeup.
guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
0 and 1.
That's
Alright,
over, but
fastball.
low. It's a ball and a
One is
strike.
on the black, should have been a
6
strike, but we
runs,
get the
10
benefit of
hits,
the doubt, so it's
and no
1 and
errors
1.
in the ball game for the Tigers. And he
So that
lays off for
fastball
a
is
ball.
going up,
2 and
so
1.
it's 2 and
A
1.
much better approach here at the plate so far. He's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
Chopped
And
weakly to
this
the
is
left.
gonna be a
To
chopper,
his
and
left,
looks like that
gone.
they're going to be
On
there,
to
so
first, and there were 2 down.
he is still not doing good so far this game, as he is now 0
Cameron
and 3.
Maybin
As we
will
have
dig in
Cameron
again,
Maybin
and
coming
as
up,
he does,
those
we'll
looks like
flash
they're
you
going to
back
take
to
us to
inning
action
number
replay
2
when
as
he
you get a
comes
look
up
at his 2-run
with his
homer. There
2-run
was a
home
big
run.
blow early on.
He's been very productive so far in today's game in the 9 spot. Alright. Let's see what we can get.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drilled on
Is
the
this
ground
gonna
to
be
short.
drilled? Wow, and a
Mercer
diving
dives. What a
catch.
stop. He's up with it. The
And it
throw.
looks like they got him
He's
now.
out.
Oh, love it.
The
Let's see if they'll
defense
show us a
on
replay, 'cause
display
that was a
on this
close one.
beautiful diving stop at short. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show.
I don't think we're going to get a good angle from over there. Yeah, no, actually not even going to show us at all. Okay. So it's fine as we go into the 7th. We're
Back
up
here
6
now
to
at
0.
Comerica Park in
We
Detroit.
got 2 runs in the
We're through
first,
the
2 runs
first
in the
6 innings
second,
with the
and 2
Tigers
runs
on
in the
top.
5th.
And before we start the
3
7th,
home runs
let's take
and
a
one
look at our game
and
summary.
1 run scored. Just
Francisco
by an
Cervelli
RBI
will
single.
stand in now
as
to
we
lead
have our
things
lead
off,
here.
and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and
So
they've
he's
gotta
looking
do
at a
something to get
fourth
this
seamer
guy out of
down
the role that he's been
towards
on.
the corner for strike one.
That's taken. Now
Fastball
it's
right in the same
0-2.
spot, so
Yeah,
it's
and it
0
seems
2.
like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Struck him
The
out
slider
and
right down
making
in the corner,
14
so we got the
punch-outs now
fourth
in the game.
strikeout in a row. As
That
he's picked
slider's
up
been
his
an effective pitch for him,
14th
no doubt.
strikeout of
As you
this
take a
inning.
look there, what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
John Jaso ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Well, at the
So off
very
the
least, he went
slider
down
right there for
hacking.
strike one.
Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometime.
And this
Fastball right
catches
down
the
the
zone
middle,
as
so
well.
0-2.
It's 0-2 now.
Boy, it's the 7th inning. It looks like he's just jumped into the
Curveball
ball game.
going up,
Strike
so
out
it's
to start
1-2.
things, and now an 0-2 count.
Still
Foul
1-2
ball,
as
so
he
still
fouls it
1-2.
away. Going for his 15th strikeout. Inside with the
Slider
slider,
going
and that'll
in, so
back
it's
him up a bit.
2-2.
And this late into his afternoon of work, the longer this at-bat goes, the better chance that he might slip up and
All right.
leave one out over the middle of the plate.
So
Got
he
him.
picked up
And that's number
strikeout
15 for the ball game.
as we striked out 5 in a row.
Josh Harrison digs in. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And he'll take
Fastball strike
strike
right
one
on the
on the
black.
fastball, registering at 93 that time.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why
Foul
not do it
ball
on the first
for
pitch?
0-2.
A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
It's sharply
And it
toward
looks
third,
like it's
but
going to
pulled
be
in
a
at the
line
hot
out.
corner, and that ends the inning.
So that's an
1, 2,
inning.
3 go the
So
Pirates.
1, 2, 3
They
with
won't make a
5
dent in a
strikeouts in a row.
6-0 deficit.
With that line out ending that streak, so
Jose
going
Iglesias
down to the bottom of the
steps into the
7th.
box
Looks
as
like
the
that
leadoff
we
hitter
probably
here in
have
the
this
bottom of
game
the 7th.
in
And
the
guys,
bag
this
as long
is the
as
guy you
Zimmerman
want
keeps
leading off
doing
this
his
inning.
thing.
He's your leadoff man, so
So
maybe you
Jose
can get
Iglesias
things
comes
started.
up and lines
Set
one
the
out
table
foul
a
for
little over
0-1.
round.
Here's the 0-1. Hit sharply on the
It's
ground
a
to the
sharp
left.
one hit right
And
between the
just
third
past his
baseman and the
outstretched
second
glove
baseman,
into
so we're
left,
going
a
to
base
get
hit.
a leadoff single. As we get Justin Upton coming up, he's 0 for 3 so
stands
far in
into
the game.
box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
He's been quiet the last few games. The first 3 games, he's got
Fastball
5
off
home
the
runs
plate
between those
away.
3
It's ball
games.
1.
And so far,
A look
after
here
that,
at the
he's been
hits per
quiet. He's been
side here in the
hitless.
late going. Fly
As
ball
he
heading
hits
for the
one
alley.
way out
After
there.
it is McCutcheon.
And looks
And
like
this
he's
is going to
gonna
rattle
get
up
going.
against the out-of-town scoreboard now. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. On the tag from
he's
Cervelli.
out.
He's out at the plate.
So I tried it and didn't go
Well, it
my
took until
way.
the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game
Justin
here, and
Upton
that'll
has done
extend
a
his hitting
6-game
streak.
hitting streak.
Certainly
though,
in this streak, he's had a
coming
lot
up
of
with
those
that game,
opportunities
and
come
he also
late
got it
in
with a
ball games, but he
triple.
extends it
Didn't
again
get
with
the
another
RBI,
clutch base
but
hit.
Miguel
So
Cabrera
as Miguel
will
Cabrera
stand in
comes
again,
up,
but first we'll flash
he-
you back to the
he's
very
perfect
first
so far in
inning
the
of the
game.
ball
2
game.
singles
here you
and a
go,
home run.
solo home run that had him off and running early on.
Ooh, wow, he's
Inside
throwing
with
that
the
fastball
fastball,
in.
it's 1-0.
1-0. And I know that one is intentional. Because that pitcher has just got up there. He's not throwing those balls.
Swung
It
on
looks
and
like
chopped
his
up the
perfect
middle.
streak is
Mercer
done
to
there.
his left. He's there.
Oh,
the
just
overshoots
kidding.
his first baseman as it's over
All
his
right.
head.
So that's an error to be down base because of it.
When
So
you're
it looks
already
like he's
losing,
going to
the
stay.
one thing you can't do is give away more runs. You're already
So
in the hole.
we got an
The
RBI
last
single
thing you want to do is keep digging, but that's what's
as
happening
JD
right here.
Martinez comes
Things are
up
going
as
from bad to worse now.
it's in the
First
5th he
delivery
hit.
to him on the way.
He had a 2-shot home run.
Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third.
See if he can't do anything magical again here.
Swing and a miss,
Got
and he's in
me through
control.
changeup, so
0-2.
0-2 so far.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
Check swing.
Checked his swing there.
He's
Did he
safe.
go around? No,
so
says the
1-2.
first base umpire. Ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Grounded down the third
ground
baseline.
foul, so it looks
But this
like I'm
is a
just trying
foul
to
ball
drive
as
up
the count
his
holds steady at
pitch
1
count
and
right
2.
now, 1 and 2 again. Lots of these pitches are going down. There's
A little late on the
another
fastball,
one
but
going.
he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Checks.
Tried to hold up there.
Safe,
Appeal
so
down
2
to
and
first,
2.
and no swing. It's ball 2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And a fastball in the
Fastball
dirt
going
that's taken
down,
for a
so
ball.
full count
Now the
as the
question,
8th pitch
do you
is coming.
send the guy on 3 and 2 with 1 out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
Oh, and he gets
As
a hold
he
of this one
slams
as
on
it's
his
in
second
the
to be
air
a home
to
run.
deep left. Does he have another one?
Does, so that
He
he just hit his
It's
second home
another
run of the
home
game.
run.
As he add my lead going insane here. It's just going to blow out
It's a
JD
two-run
Martinez,
shot
hitting
to
his
straightaway
second home run of the
left.
game.
His second of the game as they've pushed this lead up to 9
As he has
now.
his 4th home run of the season.
Here's the switch hitting Victor
Another
Martinez.
2-run homer by JD Martinez.
He'll
As
swing
Victor
and pop
Martinez
this
is
one
coming up.
out in the area
Looks
of
like
second
that's
base.
going to be a quick
Harrison
fly out,
is
so
under
we're
this
going to
one,
have out
and
2
that's
there.
out number 2.
As we have Ian Kinsler coming up.
Second baseman.
So 2 outs now here in the Detroit half of the 7th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Swing, and he pops him up
This is
over
just going to
toward
be a
foul
quick and easy
territory.
fly out.
And
The
Jason will be
fastball
under it to
up,
put it away,
so
and the
that's
inning
the
is
end
over.
of the inning.
But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It is now 9-0.
All right.
David
We will
Freese
definitely take
will
that.
stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice
That's
lead
a 2
early
seamer
on.
for the first
That's
strike.
allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Swing
A
into
lot of movement
that
that
one,
time.
so
It's
give him
0-2.
0-2.
Struck
As
him
we're
out.
just adding to our
Strikeout number
strikeout trade, so
16
that's
thus
number
far as
16
he's had a
as he
whale of a
strikes
ball
out
game.
looking.
Well, that's a hat trick for him now. His 3rd strikeout in the game, and I think the one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to go down looking.
Curveball right down the middle.
That's almost
for
like
strike 1.
admitting you're beat. That's a sinking feeling in that guy's stomach there.
Zimmerman steps into the windup. Here it is on 0-1.
As he looks
Swing and
to
a miss.
that
It's
one.
0-2.
So
Next
this will be
pitch here will
pitch
be
number
number
100.
100 through 7 1/3. Grounded to
As it's
third.
gonna be a quick
Taken
and
in
easy
by
ground out.
Castellanos. Throw gets him. 2 down.
So pitch number 100 came up with an out for us.
Starling Marte will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Watches a
Forcing
fastball
it
right
down
there for strike
strike
1.
1.
I like how he's approaching things here. He's got a good, safe lead, so he's not setting guys up or wasting a
Alright,
lot
so
of
it's just
pitches.
gonna be a
He's
quick
coming right after everybody.
Chopper right down.
Throw to
Looks like
first
we're
will
going
get
to
him
get there
easily,
for
and the
the
side is
out.
retired.
So side is retired. We're winning
Down in order go the
9-0.
Pirates. They're down. Archimedes Caminero will come on now in a mop-up
calling
role, but he'll
just
just try and keep
another
this
pitcher
deficit from
just to
growing
try
any
and prevent
larger.
an even greater lead to happen. So we have Nick Castellanos coming
Nick
up.
Castellanos
Looks like I swung through the
is in to
changeup for
start things
strike
out
1.
as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Stung into the gap
And
in
looks
right
like that
center
one
for
is
what should be
flowing
extra
right out there.
bases.
So it looks like
Turning
he
for second is
should be getting a double
Castellanos.
there. Yep, so it
And
looks
he
like
is
we're going to
into
get
second
a
base with a
leadoff
double.
double.
His 3rd hit this afternoon. James McCann will
Alright,
step
James
in. A
McCann coming
ground-out
up.
victim
He's
his last
still
time.
showing very few people are hitless in this game.
He's set. Here it comes. Righty against
Splitter
righty
going
as
in
this
for
is
1-0.
taken for a ball. It's 1-0. For Castellanos, he's at second with his second double of this young season. And he won't bite at
Fastball
that one
going
either.
out
It's
for
2-0.
2-0.
No one out with a runner at second. swing and a miss on the
in the
heater, and it's
corner,
2-1.
so it's 2-1.
Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just
Change
can't
up
get your
going down
hands
for
up
3-1.
there fast enough to stay on top.
Swing and a miss as he
So
went after the
it looked
slider
like
there, and
I
that'll
thought
run
that
the
was
count
going to be in the
full.
zone, but it wasn't. So it's going to be 3-2 with the 6th pitch coming.
Grounder
And it's
down the
going to be a
line
ground
at third.
foul, so
But
we'll
this'll
continue
get
in this
foul,
pitching
so
battle.
they'll
So
do it
pitch
again.
7 coming.
3-2. Here comes the payoff pitch. And he is
Ooh,
down on
slider going
strikes
down there, so
again.
he's
So
gonna
get your
be
hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout
Struck
of the
out
game.
there. As Cameron Maven comes up, he
steps
hit his
in, and
2-run
perhaps
home run in
looking
the
to drive
second.
another one out of the park, just like he did in the second. He
And
slaps
Maven
that one
slaps
away,
one
and the count will be
foul.
0-1.
If I can get a 5th home run in this game all around, that would be pretty impressive.
0-1, here it comes. Low with a
Force him
fastball
to
here
go down,
in the
1-1.
dirt even. It's ball 1. Hit the other way out
And it
toward
looks
right
like
field.
it's a fly out.
Polanco is there, 2 down.
And then the stick right there at second, so 2 down. And
Jose Iglesias.
Jose
digs in,
Iglesias
coming
comes
off a
up. He's
single
3
in
and
his
4.
last at-bat.
He has 2
And they take
singles and a
another single
triple.
right here too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Liner
Looks
towards
like
second.
it's just going to be a quick line out.
And 8 innings have
So
come
the
and
side
gone
is
now as
retired
the
as
inning
we're
is
winning
over.
9-0.
Gregory Polanco will be tasked now with leading things off in their
Alright, we're
half
trying
of the
to
ninth. As
zone
they'll
in
try
this
to
to
do
play for the
something
whole
to
entire
prevent being
game.
shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a
So
whole lot
fastball
so
right
far,
down the
so
middle for strike
quite
1.
frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a
That
little
one's
tapper.
just going to be a tapper.
Throw
So
on to
there's the
first for
first
the
out.
and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
It's 2 outs away.
Andrew McCutcheon will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of
Alright,
the better
we
hitters in
tried to
this
check the
lineup.
swing, but
That's
it
why
went
he's in the
through, so
middle of
it's
the order.
0-1.
He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
And he couldn't pull that one
Same
back.
thing
as he
happening
clearly
right there,
broke the
too, so
plane
he's
to the plate,
0-2.
and that'll be ruled a strike. And he'll try and tempt him
Slider
with one
going
in the
down,
dirt,
so
but
it's
he'll hold
1-2.
back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, with the bases empty, that's a right spot for that 0-2 pitch.
As he's going
Make
to
him
swing
see
it
if he'll
through
chase
it,
that
and
slider.
we'll get...
On to first,
Wow.
and now the Pirates are
Alright,
down
there
to
we
the
go.
final
So
out.
there's out 2, so they
Joe
have 1 out
Hogan,
left.
the stand-in now is their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
Line down the
And
left
it's
field
gonna be a
line,
line foul.
but this will be
So
foul.
0-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a pitch in the dirt as
Curveball
he
going
lays
in the
off.
ground,
It's
so
1-1.
it's 1-1. The
A
line
little
out, so
behind
it's
on that
1-2.
swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. On the ground
Alright,
to
so
third.
ground out, so it looks like
Castellanos
we're
is
going to
there.
pick up the
Throw
win
on to
here.
first will take care of him, and the
Alright.
Tigers make it 6
So at a
straight
very good
victories
game
now as
here,
this one is
making
over.
our lead
Well, we've talked about it all
6-0
throughout this game. He was
as we won the
completely in
game
charge,
9-0,
essentially,
so we
from
had a
pitch one.
shutout
And now he finishes off a masterful performance here, getting the complete
as
game
he
shutout.
pitched the whole
Time for
entire
one final
game.
check of the
He
line
only
score
allowed
as you
4
see the
hits
key
and he had
players there in this
16
shutout victory.
strikeouts, improving his record to 2-0.
And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of
As
debate about who'll
Zimmerman's
take
gonna
home
pick up
top
player of the
game
game.
honors in this
Without a
one.
doubt.
Yeah, really a dominating performance out there. Look at all the strikeouts. I mean, they just couldn't touch him.
So that'll just about do it for Eric Harrow, Steve
All
Lyons,
right,
and our
so we'll
entire
pull up
crew.
the
I'm Matt
the box
Vasgersian.
score
This has
real
been a
quick.
presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget
All
to
right,
check
so
out theshownation.com.
Jose
The
Iglesias
Tigers
had
win it
5 at-bats with a
9-0.
run and 3 hits,
So long
improving
from
his average to
Motown.
.429. Justin Upton, 4 at-bats, 1 run, 1 hit, and an RBI, improving his record to .462. Miguel Cabrera, 4 at-bats, 3 runs, 3 hits, and 2 RBIs, improving his record to .440. JD Martinez, 4 at-bats, 2 runs, 2 hits, and 4 RBIs, and 1 strikeout, improving his record to above 500 for .560. Victor Martinez had 4 at-bats, that's nothing happened until his record fell to .267. Ian Kinsler had 4 at-bats and 1 hit, and his record is .333. Nick Castellanos, 4 at-bats, 1 run, 3 hits, improving his record to .364. James McCann not having a good game. He had 4 at-bats with 3 strikeouts, and his record falls to .273. And Justin Maven, 4 at-bats, 1 run, 1 hit, and 2 RBIs, and his record improves to .238. And we'll look at the batting score here as we got Nick Castellanos picked up his second double, and we had Justin Upton and Jose Iglesias both picking up their first triples of the season. And Miguel Cabrera hit a homer in this game, making him 3 on the season. JD Martinez picked up 2 home runs in this game, making him at 4 in the season. And Cameron Maven picking up his first of the season. So we had a pretty dominant performance, as you can see, winning 9-0. And tomorrow I will be bringing you guys game 2 of the series. I'll be live streaming late because I'm actually going down to Comerica Park for the actual game. So I will bring you that. I'll bring you the live stream after I come back. So with that being said, my name is Nick, and I'm signing off. Have a good one, everyone.